Last Saturday, they organized the private screening for the movie, The Funeral of Kwaadee. It happened at the Snap Cinemas at the AMA office in Accra. Udru at the entrance tells you, welcome to Nipa Hiamwa. That is the town or the name of the town in the film. And when you enter, they welcome you with a very beautiful cocktail. There were a whole lot of industry players there. Producers, directors, legends were present to watch the film. And after a few pleasantries and networking here and there, they started the film. And so, this is going to be my review for the movie, The Funeral of Kwaadee. My name is Steve Nadel Jr. Please like this video. Please share. Also, let me know what you think in the comment section. Now let's get into it. The Funeral of Kwaadee is a title for the movie, and I believe there are so many Kwaadees in the system, so you can't associate this name to a particular Kwaadee. The film is produced by Cineculture Society of Ghana, and the film is directed by Nana Obriyeboa. So the basic concept of the film is centered around the saying, Ebusua dofunu. Your family members, they will not help you, they will not support you when you are alive, but they will rather, regardless, wherever they are going to find help, they will find the help when the person is dead.
Uncle, I need your help.
What is the problem?
Rule number 1 in Nipa Hiamwa.
Time is money, and as it stands, you're costing me a fortune.
The main character of the film is played by Brian Angels with a character named Kwaadee. In the movie, this young man faced severe challenges in life, but got no support from any of his family members until he was dead, and they were able to donate big amount of money just for his funeral.
Coins and notes aren't everything.
I beg your pardon, Madora. I beg your blinking pardon. What do you know about such things?
This film, The Funeral of Kwaadee, is full of moral lessons and a great deal of advice.
I'm in a very tight spot. You can't cast me out like this, please. I need salvation now.
I'm telling you from a filmmaker's perspective that the context of the film was deep with a very great storyline and a systematic build-up screenplay. Now let me explain. Most of the plots in the beginning manifested in the end. They introduced certain things in the beginning which affected or reflected in the end of the film. And a clear example is the concept of Efo and his cat. And also, they carefully made the character Kwaadee go through real-life relatable challenges that we, the viewers, can relate to. So it went on to the extent that in the end, at some point, I felt sad for the guy. And that's what a good story is supposed to do to you when you're watching.
Kwaadee, your time is up. The debt must be paid. Open this door before I break it down.
The arrangement of the film, the storytelling was on point. Even though at some point I felt that some of the scenes were dragging, but it didn't go on for a long time. I think 1 or 2 scenes were dragging, but then I think they've done a great job.
What do you know about such things? Madonna, when money talks, empty pockets stay silent.
Now, let's talk about the technical aspect of the film, being it the cinematography, sound and music, and also the editing. The deliveries in terms of cinematography was on point. Every scene was planned, the shots and the angles all made sense to me. I felt good watching because you can tell that every scene had the mindset of a DOP. You know, in Ghana, almost all the DOPs we know, or almost all those who call themselves DOP, are actually cameramen. They don't know the difference between being a DOP and a cameraman, but that's a story for another day. So to see someone execute a job like this, I think in terms of cinematography, I'll give it to him. He has done very well. In my opinion, every scene had its own cinematic look. When it requires movement shot, we can see it. And even if it was a stable shot, the angle which they would take the stable shot gave you the impression that, okay, whoever is doing the camera work on this film knows what he's doing. So So when it comes to the shooting of the film, I think they did a very good job.
The drama doesn't just find you,
I need salvation now.
it follows you home. But trust me,
Guys, first thing first.
here is never boring.
Money.
The sound is good and the music, I love it. The music in the film had some soothing, like it will bring your soul down. While watching the film, I enjoyed the music. I wish they would put the music out there somewhere for us to download and at least listen when we miss it. It was good. When it comes to the dialogue and the sound, it was good. It was audible enough. But I think in the beginning of the film, the mixing of the audio wasn't really proper. Like the voiceover and the music bed or the scoring, I think it was a little bit clashing. Is it clashing or the background was too loud? So even though there's a voiceover, I personally didn't really hear much of the introductory voiceover. So I think maybe is something I didn't like about the sound. But the music, God bless whoever composed the music. Nice song, very nice song.
Did you sleep at all?
You know, me and the boys were chatting, and after the funeral, and then I just lost track of time.
You're a joke. And if that's what you want to be, the town's biggest joker, you're on the right track.
Yet you are here talking to me. What does that make you?
I think the editing also needs room for improvement. In my opinion, some scenes were dragging. I've mentioned it before. And also, he missed some continuities. Very obvious mistakes that shouldn't happen. So, I mean, for example, when he opened the bottle of supposed poison, and I mean, in the first shot, he's opened it. When they come back to a cart and then the bottle is still covered. So, like, petty things like that, an editor for a professional movie like this shouldn't miss it. So maybe next time he should just double check or something like that, because I know if he has seen it, and could be here for her.
Welcome to Nipa Hiamwa Town. I'm Kwaadee.
Resident troublemaker and unofficial welcoming committee. If you're looking for a tour guide, I'm your guy.
Let's just say I'm the glue that holds this crazy town together.
You know what? You made me smile.
Are you sure?
Kwaadee, you look like the town's biggest joker.
I said it when I spoke about the trailer that the colors were flat for me. Same as the film, the colors were flat. But in their defense, when they were answering questions at the screening, they said they wanted to give a raw look and a very natural look. It was a strategy not to grade the film into a cinematic way. When it comes to performances, the story is based on Brian Angels, Adoma, Solomon Fixon, and Kobina Emisasam, and also the man who played the character of Achu. Those are the key pillars of the film, and I think I wouldn't cast any of them differently. All of them, with their individual roles, made the film whole. Solomon brings in the funny and the comedy angle. Brian has his own side of it, and then Adoma with the natural look and the natural delivery. I think the casting was perfect. All of them did very well. Even the supporting characters. There's this guy with some punky haircut. He appeared in the funeral part at the beginning, and then he also appeared in where the Awoyo Sarfo people were. That guy was the one who took the money when there was scatter at the funeral. He appeared about 3 times in the film, but I think he was shining in each of the scenes he appeared in. Someone like that, if given a very big role or a bigger role, he can do better.
Uncle, I need your help.
What is the problem?
Rule number 1 in Nipa Hiamwa.
Time is money, and as it stands, you're costing me a fortune.
I'm in a very tight spot. You can't cast me out like this, please.
Never owe Achu money.
Buddy, where is my rent? Or has it grown legs and run away like a common sense?
In Nipa Hiamwa,
Who? How did that, Kwaadee?
the drama doesn't just find you,
I need salvation now.
When it comes to directing, I think the director's idea gave the film a documentary feel. So the film had voiceovers and also chapters. It wasn't a significant change. Without the voiceovers and the chapters, the film will still make sense. But with the voiceovers and chapters, it gave the film a unique look, and I think the director did a good job.
You know what? You make me smile.
Are you sure?
Kwaadee, you look like the town's biggest joker.
And I think next time the director should pay more attention to post-production, because regardless if it's a continuity mistake, if it's a sound mistake or editor's mistake, the director is still like the overall boss or who oversee everything. So I'll still point to the director for the petty mistakes that happened in the film, because he's supposed to know before the film comes out. Nana, you were supposed to know.
Kwaadee, come out now. Atu wants his money.
Judging from the way the film is, the style of shooting, the colors, I mean the location, the costuming and everything, I think this film is good. It has a very great potential. I would want to watch this film on Netflix. I would want to watch this film on Amazon. And I think it's going to get there. It has that potential to reach that height. One of the things I would suggest is that they should try as much as possible, regardless of speaking English in the film, they should still try and put subtitle for people to be able to read. If you don't hear or if you are unable to hear properly what they are saying, you can still read it. And also, I think maybe they should reduce the voiceovers because it looks like it was too many in the film. Personally, I think the Funeral of Kwaadee has so much potential. The film can break barriers if they get the right distribution team. This project is good. I watched it. I watched a whole lot of movies. I watched this and I enjoyed it. Thank you to the producers of the film. The director has done well. Cinematography, I salute. They have done very well on this film. I think this is a win for Ghana, the Ghana film industry and all that. This is my opinion on the film. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please like this video, share the video to people, let people also see Ghana film and all that. And if you have something to say, please let me know in the comment section. If you have a film you want us to talk about, please recommend all those films in the comment section. And also kindly subscribe to this channel for more film reviews and film updates. I'll see you in our next video.